What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. This week we are heading over to Universal to stay at Dockside Inn with my brothers. They just got in. But before we get into that whole thing and we talk about all of that fun, I really wanted to talk about a hotel that we stayed at over at Universal that we never posted about. What is going on, everyone? And this week, or this weekend, we're having a little staycation here at Aventura Hotel at Universal Studios Orlando. So let's unload the car and go have some fun. Now, there's a couple of reasons why we never posted this video, and mainly the first reason is because at the time when we were filming, we had a different microphone and that microphone was not working, and so it kind of made a big issue because, as you can see, that as all of this video is playing, there's no noise underneath. You can't hear me talking because the mic wasn't working, and we thought it was the mic, but it was actually the camera. So we did this whole room tour, which there really isn't a lot to show. It's just a standard, just a standard regular room. It has 2 queen-size beds and shower, bathroom area. But what's really unique is that it has an iPad, and the iPad in here actually controls everything that's inside of the room. So from the TV to ordering room service to asking for linens and other stuff for the room, just in general for housekeeping. The iPad really controls everything, which makes Aventura really unique because it's a service that you don't really ever get to see, or you haven't seen, especially over at Disney if that's where you're used to going. Now, Aventura doesn't actually have any real sit-down restaurants, but what they do have is Bar 17, which you could argue might be a sit-down, but it's really more of a bar/lounge area all the way at the top of the hotel itself. And of course, we did a dining review, we posted about it, and we still think that this is one of the best places as far as value goes, quality of food, and the amazing sights. But of course, if you're going to stay at a Universal resort, you have to hit the parks. All right, so we just had our first night here at Aventura, which was really nice. 8 upstairs. Dining review to come here soon, or it probably has already posted. But what's really cool is we are now getting ready to go over to Universal, hang out at the theme parks, and we can get some Starbucks downstairs in Aventura before we even leave and head out. So which is really, really nice. Love Starbucks. So we're gonna get some coffee, and we're gonna jump on a bus. We've never taken a bus here at Universal to one of the theme parks. So that's gonna be new for us. And we're gonna go have some fun.
So we got our morning Starbucks and we are heading to the resort shuttle. It's just out front of Aventura here. All the hotels have some sort of shuttle to the parks, and there is a bus here already. So these wristbands here, if you're staying at one of the resorts right now, you can get your temperature checked at the resort, and then you can bypass the temperature check line at the parks and go straight to security. So that's actually kind of nice first thing in the morning when it's real busy. But we're on the bus, we're seated. They do give you a number of where to sit. And then as soon as they get some more people on here, we'll be headed out.
Well, that was super nice. What's
super
really
quick.
It was super quick too. But what's really cool is that if you're used to staying on Disney property, and then you want to come over here and you want to stay at Universal, give it a try. The whole transportation with private bus is very, very similar. So it's almost exactly the same actually, which is really cool. So if you feel like you might be a little bit uncomfortable, don't. It'll be good.
It's quite hot out being in Florida. We do have some U.S. areas. If you need a little breather, you want to take them off.
Here we go. This is Ethan's first time in Harry Potter. He's never even watched the movies.
Not a true Harry Potter fan, so shame.
And of course, with some of those great amenities that come with Aventura, staying on property gets you a few advantages as well, right? So you get bus transportation, you get early admission into the theme parks. I think normally when we stay at a new hotel, if you guys have been watching our videos for a while, normally we will do kind of a hotel tour. We'll go around, shoot some really nice B-roll, talk about some of the other stuff. And we didn't really get a chance to do that. We were actually asked to stop filming when we were there. And so it just was kind of this thing where, not that it necessarily dampened our mood, but it was just like, okay, that's fine. We won't do that. So I got a few shots inside of the lobby, and then of course we stopped, but we also went to the pool, hung out at the pool. The pool was nice. Is it anything spectacular? No, not really. But remember, The real big advantage here for Aventura is the price that you're paying, which sometimes is less than $100 a night. Now, another really great advantage of Aventura is that if you have tickets to go to Volcano Bay, or if you're an annual pass holder like we are to all 3 parks, they have a walkway that will take you right from Aventura right into Volcano Bay. So it's super, super simple, and it's really like not even a minute walk. It's like 30 seconds. You go right out the back of Aventura, kind of right down the walkway, and you're right there at the security. You go through the security and you're right there at Volcano Bay. So it's awesome. Now, it's definitely not Cabana Bay entrance, but it's just the next best thing. And you don't have to take a bus. So we had a great time. Even though we didn't really spend a lot of time at Aventura, I think that's the whole point of this, and why I'm kind of making this video is because if you're looking to go to Universal, you're looking to have just a great time, hitting the parks really hard, you know, probably getting up at rope drop, ending whenever the parks close, Aventura for the price is a really, really great option. You're spending more time in the parks, not as much time at the hotel, less amenities, which really kind of balances out. So, but overall, it's just a really great option. And of course, I know that Aventura currently is not actually open. And believe it or not, I think Aventura closed like a week after we had actually stayed there, which was also kind of the point of like, I didn't want to post a video when the hotel just closed because it just didn't make sense. But it should be opening up here in the next couple of months, which is really nice. But I also really just want to go back and touch on this because we're going to stay at Dockside. It's going to be great. We're going to have a fantastic time. And we're going to try and give you guys as much information and, you know, B-roll video coverage of that entire resort and kind of the benefits and disadvantages of staying there. So let me know, guys, down in the comments below if you've got any questions about it. But first, before I do that, I still have to, I lost my phone. Hold on one second. So I don't want to end the video without giving a little shout out to somebody who is always showing us love, support on the YouTube channel here, leaving comments, hitting that like button. So this week, it is this week, as if this is like a weekly thing. Magic in Michigan, LOL, Josh stealing the food was perfect. This is exactly why I never leave my food. And I mean, you can't go wrong, right? Obviously, most of the time, Taylor and I are always sharing our food anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal, but I thought it was kind of funny. And she bit on it too as she was walking away and looked back and saw me eating it. So it's fun. It's all in good fun. We had a great time over at Epcot. And, you know, thanks for watching, guys. We always really appreciate it. That's it for this video. We'll see you over at Dockside Inn, over at Universal, and we'll catch you in the next one.